Hey, what's up everybody? Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It is May 10th, about 6:30 a.m. and I got some more NBA player props for y'all here today on PrizePicks. All right, so like I said, this is an early video, so they don't have everything out yet, but we're going to go over what they do got. Real quick, if y'all are new to PrizePicks, use this promo code down below, get yourself signed up, get that first deposit instantly matched up to $100. And a quick recap of yesterday, gave out 7 picks, went 5-2. The first game swept. I did take the Jalen Brunson taco. And you know, if you took that, it hit. That was kind of a sweat, but it did hit. And then the second game, the only people that didn't get us there was Jamal Murray and then Devin Booker. So KD and Jokic got us there. And but like I said, 5-2 on the day. So not terrible. That brings us to 16-5. So 16-5 the last few videos. So hey, I mean, you know, it's not bad. Let's keep it moving. We had Jay McGain in the comments yesterday. He was able to cash on Jokic's PRA at 53.5. Got it at 54. So snuck that one in there. Good job, Jay McGain, as always in the comments. All right, guys, so today we got a couple teams trying to avoid elimination. First, let's take a look at Miami traveling over to New York, 209 over under New York by 3.5. First thing we're going to be taking a look at here for Miami is Max Strus. We're going to take a look at the over on his 11.5 points. You see he's on a roll here, hits it his last 3 in a row. These 4 right here are this series, and he hits it three out of 4 times this series. And he's been seeing a minute increase these last 2 games. We can take a look at it real quick. In games 1 and 2, he only plays 23 and 25 minutes. And these last 2 games, 30 and 37 minutes. Also, his shot attempts have been up. His last 3 games is the first time this postseason and during the playoffs that he's put up double-digit shot attempts. As you can see here against Milwaukee, never even clears 8 field goal attempts. The last 3 games, he doesn't fall below 12 field goal attempts. You can even see right here the 3-point attempts. 10 times. He has yet to do that during the playoffs. And here he is these last 3 games taking 7, 10, and 10 3-point attempts. So I think this is a good spot. I feel like he's on a roll. He's got a minute increase, a shot volume increase, and he's been getting the points the last few games. So I think it's a perfect combination for him to clear 11.5 points. So give me the over there as our first pick. Another thing you could look at here if you want something else for Miami, you could take a look at Gabe Vincent. You could look at the over on his 4 assists. Now keep in mind this he does push or better his last 5 games. But, you know, this has a better chance of pushing than, let's say, Max Strus does, obviously, because he's 11.5. You can't push that. But as you can see here, 3 of these 5 times, he just goes over it by 1, which is all you need to cash it. But, you know, I feel like the Max Strus play is more getting your money's worth because obviously you don't cash as much on a push. So that's that. If you want something else, maybe a little more consistent, even though I really think this play is consistent enough to plead my case. So that's going to be those. Max Strus, if you want to look at Gabe Vincent, other side of the ball, love this play. It's going to be RJ Barrett. Over his 24.5 PR, DK has this juiced on the over -120. This postseason, he clears this 6 of 9 times. And in this series alone, like I said, the number here to get is 25. In this series, he gets 28, 17, 27, and 35. So this one right here where he only sees 17, he only played 25 minutes. You know, usually we can expect him to get in this series 35 plus. That one he was cut at least 10 minutes short. So that's going to be that play there. Like I said, the Knicks, their backs are against the wall. We shouldn't see anyone getting pulled early. So this should be a good spot for him to go over that. So give me the over on him. Another one you could look at for the Knicks, again, if you want a little more consistency, you could take a look at one we took before along with the Gabe Vincent assist, and that's going to be Jalen Brunson's rebounds here. DK has heavy juice on the under on this. I don't know why, but We got 4 rebounds right here. Like I said, as you can see, it's a safe spot to go. We took it last time, and he pushed. He hits this number right here, 4. He pushes or better the entirety of the postseason. Ever since playoffs started, he pushes or better, except for game 1 against the Cavs. But since that first game, he has been rolling, at least pushing or better. So I think that is another safe spot you could go right there with Jalen Brunson. For the next game, we've got Lakers traveling over to Golden State, and is a 226 over-under. Golden State by 7. Golden State, their back is against the wall, facing elimination. They are back at home. The Lakers are here to close this thing out and move on to round 3. So what we're going to take a look at here, I don't like betting on this game at all because it's so inconsistent. It could either be really close, or it could be a blowout in favor of Golden State, or we've seen it could be a blowout in favor of LA. Sorry, guys. So this is by far my least favorite game to bet on, probably in the entire playoffs. I did find some things that I do like as long as the game stays competitive. Obviously, we can't really count on that. But the plays that I like are going to be, it's going to be LeBron, and it's going to be his rebounds and assists right here, 14.5. I like the over. Juice has the over on this, -130. Looney, it shows that Looney's still not starting. That helps the rebounds a little bit. He goes over this 3 of 4 times this series. Now keep in mind the number we need is 15. He barely gets it two of those times, and then one time he does get a little more of a cushion with 16, and then he falls under here with 10, only played 28 minutes. The others plays 40, 43, and then 32 and 28 on these blowout games. So, you could take a look at this here. He goes over it 7 of 10 times for the entire postseason. For the assist portion of it, at least, he gets 11.3 potential assists this series, which is a lot. He's cashing on about half of those, if not a little less, but they're potential assists at least, so you know that they can be there. So I think this is going to be the best pick right here until they post all the other categories. But for now, if you're trying to get an early slip in like me, that's what I'm looking at. You could also, on the other side of the ball, I don't like any Golden State props. I don't love any Golden State props. But this one I think is going to be your best bet for now. Curry 3-pointers made. If you want to look at the track record, it's not very appealing. He only goes over once. But like I said, the situation right now that he's in, he has got to at least shoot him, which we know the volume will be there. And that's the thing, the volume has been there for Steph. You can see the volume stay, except for this 5 right here. The volume's here. It's 10 and up, 10 plus 3-point attempts per game. They're just not falling. But like I said, he's back at home. The court he's most comfortable on. Let's see what he does. Once they drop Draymond Green's fantasy score, I think that's going to be something to take a look at there. They don't have any Kevon Looney props up yet either. I believe they don't. A minute ago, Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, so just these starting 4 right here. So like I said, still an early board, but I think that's going to be the way to go if you're trying to get something right now. If you want to take a look at Curry's points, if you're like me thinking that he's got to be due for a big game, that 31 he scored, that's not a big game for him. So maybe he's due for one. Maybe the Lakers keep shutting him down like they have been. But either way, that's going to be it for now. As always, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on, so if I post any updates later, whenever they drop the rest of the categories, you don't miss those and you can get them in ASAP. Let me know what you guys are going with, and good luck tonight, everybody. Let's cash later.